Alright, if you guys followed along the last time, we took a load of office supplies down here at Volson Motors and dropped them off here in Eureka, California. We've got another load that we're taking off with right now. We're going to haul some, what do we got there? We're heading down to San Francisco, and I'll see, I think we got some fruit juice we're going to be doing. So let's go ahead and get started with this load. Let go of the parking brake here, get ourselves in gear. Now I know I got to get some gas or fuel. I always say gas, but it's actually fuel because it's diesel fuel. And so we're going to continue this trek. We're heading down to Southern California, right close to the Mexico border. We might even end up to Quartzsite before we're all done. So we'll just see where we're going. But this is the second leg. If you followed the first leg of our trip, got to get ourselves down to the depot and pick up our load. It looks like it's not very far, just a few minutes down the road. Let's switch over here and head down. Looks like the time-wise, we're at 8:44 a.m.
Take the right turn ahead.
Looks like there's a Walmart. I think we're picking this up at a Walmart Logistics Center, where we're going to be picking this load up at. We'll get in here and see if we can find it. There it is, right in front of us. Looks like, see, it's a tanker of juice. Pretty long tanker. So let's go ahead and get hooked in here. They put a nice pointer there. You can see where you got to hook your load up there. Wow, it looks like we got quite a bit of juice. Get that juice to Lawson's. That was an old commercial up in Ohio, Lawson's Dairy. They hauled juice to Florida. There it is. Let's get put in the first gear. Now the statistics of it, it looks like how many miles? 305 miles, and it's going to be, we're going to make $18,529, hauling 48,502 pounds of fruit juice. So let's get started, get out on the road. We have our handy dandy, it's a GPS. She'll tell us where to go. Let's get out of here on the road and see where we go. Let's look up this way if there's anything coming. Doesn't look like there's anything coming. Oh, there it is. Alright, I think we can head out now.
Turn left.
We do need to get some fuel. Something tells me my dog's going to start barking in the background. They do that a lot. Especially if you're doing something. You ever notice that? So our first goal is to find some fuel because we don't look like we have enough fuel. Oops, stop. Ooh, I didn't think I was going to get stopped in time there. Like we got an ice cream truck there in the corner selling some goods. Wait for the light to turn green. There it goes. It's all green and ready to go. So we're in Eureka, California, heading down to San Francisco.
Continue straight.
Let's see if we can find some locations for. I see some fuel. Is it on our route though? It doesn't look like it is. We got to find some fuel coming up here. So as one of your jobs of driving the truck, you gotta make sure you got it. There's McDonald's. I'm loving it. You got a dealership here.
Turn left.
Now, we don't have to stop at these lights, but it's a good idea to check and make sure nothing's coming so they don't hit us, but we do have damage turned off. Look at all that traffic ahead of us was. I see Eureka. Wow, it looks like it might be a while before we get any fuel. We can go 471 miles, which it looks like there should be enough fuel to do the whole load. But if we get to a spot where we can find some, we're going to get some anyways. Our little green bar at the top will give us our details of what we need to know and how much fuel we got. It's like the police got someone pulled over up here. Must have been speeding. They'll get you. You start speeding. It's going to take, it says here, about, I don't see the time frame. Maybe 24 minutes to get here. Might take a little longer than that. So let's head on down and see if we can get some fuel. Neat bridges though. It looks like the little cloudy sky today. This is our San Francisco run. Only 286 miles at this point, so it's not that far of a run. But I thought, you know, if you joined me on the last episode, and we went down along the 101 from Oregon down the coast, and we ended up at Eureka. And I'm going to pick a load up here, and I'll make another video, and you can follow along if you want. And maybe you can run all the way. We might end up out to Quartzsite just for the heck of it. A lot of people like to go out in Quartzsite in the wintertime. And so we'll show you how to get there from California. Looking for some fuel. Now it's kind of mountainous in this part of California. You see a lot of the pine trees up on the mountainsides, and we come out along the ocean, which was a lot more flat, and into more of a mountainous region. Now San Francisco, isn't it the ones that got the cable cars? They're pretty mountainous. Kind of nice scenery.
Keep right.
I don't have the cruise control on it, because when you get in these curves sometimes you can overdo it and get yourself in trouble. Oop, I better get in that lane there. Don't want to hit nobody in the rear end. Not good PR to go around your truck and hit people. It's like there's some downhills, curves and stuff in this part. Pretty cool looking spot. What do they sell there? Legend of Bigfoot. Ah, you think we'll see a Bigfoot here? That's something I've always think they need to put into the game. Have a Bigfoot come up out of the trees, come right in front of your truck. Wouldn't that be fun? Are these sequoias? Where is the sequoias at? Is it in California? It looks like these could be sequoia trees. How big they are. Pretty cool scenery. These trees are tall. Yeah, maybe we'll do a series of videos here in succession from one spot to the next and take you along. Keep them short, you know, 200-300 miles, maybe 400-mile trip. Don't get too long a trip. We do have some traffic here. Take the bus, leave the driving to us. Remember that old Greyhound commercial? They said that. Just take the bus, leave the driving to us. Look like there's some nice places to pull off and do some scenery looking. It says we can go 408 miles, and we only got 223 to go, so we really can probably make it without getting fuel. It doesn't look like we have that much. Now, the thing with this trucking, if you do run out of fuel, you can hit a key and you can have a tow truck come and get you, and they'll refill you back up, and then you can continue your journey. Really beautiful drive down through here. Look at those beautiful trees. Big, tall ones. Got another cop. Better be careful on this road. That's 2 cops we have seen in a short period. That guy was standing there alongside the road with his arms crossed and he's like, "No, man, this is going to cost me." I was there speeding. So, you know, speeding don't pay. I know some people I watch, they speed all the time. Seems like they never get a ticket. Boy, if I did, man, I'd be the first one to get a ticket. So I pretty much drive the speed limit. Right now, we're only doing 44 miles an hour. We're still on the 101. We're heading south down the 101. We pretty much did our last stream and did the 101 all the way down it. It's just a nice road. I really enjoy driving down it. We'll pick up our speed just a little bit here, but see, there is some 35 mile an hour curves here. You end up flipping your truck, hitting something. There's a guy, he's got a double on his truck. Now we got a double lane. Maybe get a little more speed up here. We're hauling quite a bit of weight and hauling juice. If you've ever been familiar with driving any type of tucker with the hauling juice, that juice will get a sloshing around and you can feel it in your truck. My uncle owned a milk carriage where they deliver milk from the farms, and I used to go with him as a kid, and you could go up hills and stuff and you could feel that milk sloshing around in the back of the truck, and it would move the truck around. We used to go to a place up in, I think it was Cuyahoga Falls. It was
Use the right lane, then continue straight.
It was a Lawson's Dairy used to pick up, and that's where we would deliver our loads up at Lawson's Dairy. And I remember as a kid going up there, and we always got ice cream when we got up there. But we'd go around all the farms and pick up their milk to sell to the dairy, and I remember that was a fun time as a kid. And their business is still in business today, hauling milk around. Her name was Pauline's Milk Livery.
Keep right.
Like there's a roadside rest here.
Recalculating.
Oh, it's telling me recalculating. It does that sometimes, and it really doesn't do nothing. Look out, we got vehicles pulling right out in front of us. We'll blow him the horn. You see we're at San Rafael in San Francisco. The next leg of this trip, I should probably, before I even take the load out, get down to a service station there and fill it full of fuel. It comes out of your, when you have a tow bill, it comes out of your pay. So the next one, you'll make just a little less money because you had to get a tow. Everything costs you. Heading down through Eureka right now. Eureka sounds like gold mine. Eureka! Isn't that what they used to say when they found gold?
Continue straight.
A little overcast today. Look at that airplane up there in the sky. It's like a biplane. There's another one. Yeah, I just barely heard him. I could hear the engine of the plane going over top of us. 148 miles. This trip's going to go pretty fast. This will be a little shorter video than the last one, but I seen this sign before. They're advertising for Burger King. Why eat with a clown when you could eat with a king? It's a McDonald's Burger King jab. I thought that was kind of funny myself. It says you're running out of fuel. Oh my gosh. Here I thought I had it. Now I'm going to run out of fuel. I really got to find some fuel right now. I don't see any coming up here. We might do our first tow during this to see if we can locate some fuel. We're going to slow down a little bit. I might have pushed it a little too far. I see a hotel coming up. I see a bed. I don't know if we got any fuel located at. There's some fuel offline. We might have something. Maybe we'll luck out. I see up here in this Leonard, there looks like there could be some fuel up here. I see a green thing, so that usually indicates fuel. So we get up this little town called Leonard. I guess Lenner. Leonard. And we'll see if we can't go ahead and fuel the truck up and make this load without having to be towed. Now there's $18,000 in this load, a little more. So it won't be too costly. We'll be able to cover it. Pretty part of California. Every time I think of California, I think of Beverly Hillbillies. They says California is the place you want to be, so they moved up the truck and they moved to Beverly. Stay back on the road here. Well, this load became in search of fuel. San Francisco. I imagine fuel's pretty expensive out here. We get to the pump here. Let's take a note.
Use the right lane, then take
How
the
much?
exit on the right.
Okay, we got to exit on the right here. I'm going to leave the map up for a bit so we can make sure we don't miss our fuel stop. Coming off the off ramp and shouldn't be too far away. I see fuel on the picture. So I can't go by that thing up here. It says I can go 287 miles, but I can't. Alright, where is our fuel at? My luck, it won't be here. I see that green dot there. That should be fuel. There's an exit right here. San Rafael.
Continue straight.
In search of fuel. Looks like we're passing it, really. Alright. I'm going to go to the left there and see if we can find fuel off to the left. Not sure.
Recalculating.
Now I'll throw off my GPS because I'm not going the way she wanted me to go. There's a hotel. Here comes a fire truck going by. Suppose they could tow us over to a fuel station if we run out? We might find it here. I see it coming up. What this GPS will do if you take her off route, she'll find another route for you. Sometimes you increase your mileage, which that's all right. We only got 81 miles out. Look at that big donut sign. You want some donuts? Where's our fuel? I don't see it. Should be right here if there's any at all. If not, we'll just keep going till we run out and then we'll get a truck to come out and tow us. Direct here. Just doesn't see no fuel.
Take the right turn ahead.
It's a big brick wall.
Turn right.
Now it looks like ahead. I'm gonna go past. Isn't this where we left off at before we went in a big circle? Looks like we're just burning up our fuel. I guess we'll have to go back. Keep going in circles and we're not gonna get nowhere. Let's see if we can find a spot to pull off and look for. That's a hotel. I'm gonna pull off at this hotel in a minute. Now, when you have a big load on, you gotta watch where you pull off, because remember you gotta get back out on the road again. Yeah, I don't believe there's any fuel here. Okay, here's our plan. We can stop here a minute. We can sometimes. Let's tow to service here. Oh, wait a minute. Emergency refueling. There we go. We got that. But it doesn't give me that choice. Let's just get towed to service. So what it's going to do now, it's going to tow us in. And we should be able to get some fuel there. But it's going to cost us a few bucks. You always have a choice. Let's see, service. See, we don't need no repair. We just gotta find some place to get some gas or some fuel. So let's go back out here. Bring up our map. Right there it is. I see some fuel right coming up close. I'm gonna set a mark here. And when we take off, it'll get us there.
Turn left.
Turn left here. We got fuel right up here. No? I see fuel. We might make it. Go left right here, and there should be fuel right up in here. Added to the trip a little drama.
Arrived.
Because I didn't fill it up. Right. He's gonna hit me. I knew he was gonna hit me. I have damage turned off though, see? There it is. There's a gas station. Does that make me a bad trucker? Yeah, it does, because I wasn't planning ahead. But we didn't run out of gas, but it cost us money. Because we had to be towed. Alright, we'll get here. And let's fill it up. $4.38. I said I'd check out the price of the fuel. And so, not inexpensive. It's going to cost you a little bit in California for some fuel. $900. Let's see how much it's going to cost. It's over $1,000. $1,160 just to get our tank filled up. How do you like that? That sure was not inexpensive. Now I got to figure out my route. Where am I going? Let's just go back the way we came. I don't know. It might be hard to make that turn. We're going to go straight ahead. We got plenty of fuel to go now. It'll reroute us here in a second. Where are we going? Where did my route go? Okay, we're lost. Let's see if we can get our navigation set back up here. We'll just stop here a minute and re-navigate. They're going to beep their horns at me. Well, I believe we got to get back out to the 101. Now, as a trucker, you don't want to get yourself in this situation where you don't know where you're at. We're going to just stop here and bring up the main map. It looks like our job got discontinued, is what it looks like. Let's see if we can get this job put back in place. Sacramento. Let's deliver it right here. We had to change our jobs. For some reason, we lost our job during that. And so now we're looking for a new job.
Beginning route navigation.
Isn't that crazy? Treddy's ready to load. Which way do we gotta go? Looks like we gotta go this way. So, can you get lost out here? Yeah, you sure can. It says we only got 6 miles to pick up this load. The goal of this trip is we're heading south. We're going to head eventually maybe down towards Mexico, maybe down to Quartzsite. As you can see, what happened to me is then I got all monkeyed up. It's like a pretty view though. So you can see I'm deadheading right now. I have no trailer. And I don't know what's going to happen with my statistics of that load, but it's apparently gone. I don't know how I lost that. We got 5 miles to go. No, 65 miles to go. Yeah, let's follow it on out. Follow along. It's going to be a little longer video than I thought. So as a navigator, I didn't do so well.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right.
So exit on the right. Still down by San Francisco. Where's our exit? Looks like it's right here.
On the right.
And what we'll do is maybe we'll just go up here and we'll stop it at our pickup point, and we'll end this portion of the video right there and pick it up in the next video. At least let's get loaded up here. We'll make our left-hand turn.
Turn left.
We're doing is a U-turn here. Do we have to pay a tow? I think we have one of those automatic tows on this side over here. Let's see if we can get through it. E-tow. See, we went through the E-tow. They took $25. This load ended up costing us a few bucks. Hey, that's the way it goes. We got about 48 miles here, and then we'll probably finish this video up and get our next load established, and then we'll take you on the next journey, the second part of this. This is part 1. And I'm not sure what we're picking up. It looks like a roller, a road roller we're picking up in San Rafael.
Continue straight.
San Rafael. They're funny, different parts of the country, different names, like, you know, it all sounds like it's got more of a Mexican influence, like San Rafael. BHP. There's Eureka, and sometimes it feels like you're going in a circle. And this looks like the right lane here. And then another thing you can happen to you is you get out here and you get a little confused. You don't pay attention and you get in the wrong thing, and you get so far out of where you're going, you just end it. You know? we're good. We're on track. It shows you where we're at on the main map. Looks like there's a Kiewit dealer. I don't know if that's where we're heading or not. It is. That's what it says up on my map. San Rafael and a Kiewit dealer. We'll just hook onto that load and we'll finish this
Use
up.
the right lane, then take the exit on the right.
Exit on the right. Now you gotten in some real mountains here. You know, if you remember right, we started this video.
Take the exit on the right.
There was some palm trees and stuff, total different scenery. Now we gotta turn right. We're almost there. Really didn't take that long. Turn left. I don't look right. Turn left, huh? There we go. We're on track. Here's maybe our dealer right here. Looks like we were here earlier.
Turn left.
Now somewhere we should have our load in here.
Arrived.
There it is. Maybe we can get hooked on here, see where we're heading, and we'll end the video. Looks like we got a big rolling machine. Pretty good sized load here. I'll give you the statistics and we'll get out of here.
Beginning route navigation.
There it is. There's our load. We're taking this one down to, where is it going? It's going to be local and it's only 3 miles. It's not very far, but we'll pick that up and stick it in the next load there. So thanks for following along, guys. See, I told you I could get you lost. You just follow me and you never know where you're going to end up on it. So we actually don't know if we made any money on this load, but we had a lot of fun in the process. Hey guys, if you're not a subscriber, I invite you to hit the subscribe button. If you have friends who would enjoy this, share it with them. We just do all kinds of videos, but we're going to do a little series of driving truck around, and we're heading south right now. We're going to maybe try to go to Quartzsite, see where we end up. So we'll see you guys the next time. Thanks for following along. I appreciate all of my subscribers. I appreciate all you guys that join us. See you the next time.